In this lesson, we will learn how to work with 3ds Max's powerful link constraint. The link constraint is a wonderful tool for animating prop interaction. In this scene, if we were to hit play, we have our ship landing on a platform, and what we'll do is use the link constraint to have the platform drive the transformations of our ship. And this is all seamless. This is really cool stuff. Let's go ahead and learn how to work with the link constraint. Now, I'd recommend that we create the link constraint from the motion panel and not from the animation menu. And here's why. If we were to go to the moment that the ship lands on the platform, it's a good idea to go to the frame where we'd like to actually connect the two together. We can then go ahead and grab our ship's control, head over to Animation, Constraints, and find the Link Constraint. At that point, Max will ask us to select the target object, which is, of course, this platform. Now take a look at what happens to the animation. As we start to scrub through, you can see that an offset has been made. We have essentially just changed the entire transform data of this object according to the space of the object we have connected it to. So this isn't too clean. So instead what we could do, let's go ahead and undo back to before it was applied. We can go ahead and grab our ship's control, and underneath the motion panel, we'll go ahead and select the top transform controller and choose Assign Controller. Now we can go ahead and apply the link constraint from here. We can go ahead and choose OK, and take a look, we're working with a clean slate now. And as we scrub through, you can see the animation is still working just fine. So again, we'll go to the moment where we would like the ship to be connected to the platform. So that happens right around frame 40. Let's go there, and what we first want to do, just to preserve our animation, is make sure that this object is linked to the world. That's very important because we'll notice again that our animated objects are offset simply because we've forgotten to first link to the world. Meaning, of course, that we have full control over this object's animation. Now we can go just one frame after, on frame 41, and have this object linked to the platform. So we'll now choose Add Link and go ahead and select the platform. Now when we right-click to exit Add Link mode, take a look at what we end up with instantly. We go ahead and hit play, our ship lands, and then the platform drives it. How cool is that? Now I'd like to point out that we have several keying options for making sure that all objects tied to this link constraint are going to receive keyframes so that nothing shifts on us. So take a look at our key modes. We can either work with no key, and we can get away with no key for an animation like this, but if we are animating a more complex animation and we want to make sure our objects are going to be locked down with keyframes, we can use key nodes, which is either going to key the object that's tied to the platform or the target object, or if we use parent, it's going to not only key that object, but it's going to key the target object as well. And then we can key the entire hierarchy. So if we choose the slash choice, if we go ahead and choose child, what's going to be keyframed is not only the constrained object, but all of its parents. If we go ahead and choose parents, everything gets keyframed, including the parents of the target object's parents. So you get the idea. Max is doing the best it can to make sure that we preserve our animation so that the link constraint can truly work wonders for us. So that's a look at working with the link constraint. If you'd like to learn more about animating with props, we have a tutorial dedicated to that. It's actually called Animating with Props in 3ds Max, so I'd highly recommend you take a look at that course if you'd like more information on how characters can interact with other assets, how you can set those up so you can do so conveniently.